Opening up a real estate brokerage was one of the stupidest decisions I've ever made. When I was telling my friends 9 years ago that I was going to open up a real estate brokerage, they all told me this is a really bad idea.
Shout out to Steve Trang.
If you're new to this channel, I'm Steve Trang, nationally recognized sales trainer, real estate wholesaler and flipper, podcaster, YouTuber. I own a brokerage, a title company, houses, apartments, and I own a bank.
We all have this idea that when you're a successful realtor, the next step is to open a brokerage. So that was my plan. And even though everyone said it was a bad idea, I didn't listen. I took that challenge and told them, watch me, I'm gonna succeed. So in January of 2013, I had my grand opening, and it was really memorable because I just had my second daughter. Now looking back, everybody was right, and I've decided to officially close my brokerage. Here are all the reasons against having a traditional brokerage. First, you cannot scale. You are capped locally and you can't really go nationwide. When I was running Stunning Homes Realty, because I'm based in Arizona, I could not recruit outside the state of Arizona. So I was really capped as to who I can bring into my organization. Now, if you've got one of those big box names, you're not capped nationally, but you have to have a franchise for each and every location. At our peak, we had over 120 licensed agents at our brokerage. And the downside is any lawsuit, any liability, me, the owner, and the designated broker is completely responsible for all their actions. That meant I had to respond to every single legal notice, sit through every panel, every hearing. And it's not that I'm opposed to defending my agents. It's that a lot of these had no leg to stand on. They were completely frivolous, and as a result, a complete waste of time for everybody. And if I wanted to grow any more, I would have to get more office space, more employees, more liability, more headache, more franchise fees. It just doesn't make sense. Additionally, the traditional model doesn't work for most agents. Most agents, when they join a brokerage, are left to learn on their own. The sad reality is that most brokerages want to recruit agents just to have agents, but not really wanting them to grow. So as a result, a lot of realtors don't really buy any properties. As a realtor, you have first-hand access to a lot of real estate, but they don't buy rental properties. Also, a lot of brokers don't teach their agents about taxes, social media, emerging technologies, things to help them grow their wealth. And it's not necessarily that the brokers are opposed to teaching their agents any of these important topics. It's that there's only so much time they can teach their agents, and when are they going to teach them these topics? On top of that, they're not really incentivized. If an agent buys more rental properties, that actually doesn't even help the broker. They don't make any more money. On top of that, once an agent is independently wealthy, they don't really need their broker anymore. And the reality is, it's not just the brokers. Realtors could possibly maybe just be a little bit more loyal. I have a friend of mine that says building a brokerage is like building a house on quicksand. People are going to leave you. They're going to want to lower their fees. And it's understandable. There's nothing necessarily wrong with that. But as a person that owns a brokerage, it's kind of hard to stay motivated to continue training agents when your agents are consistently leaving. And that's why I chose to close my brokerage and join Real. So what is Real? Well, first and foremost, Real is an MLM. It is multi-level marketing, but there's a lot more to it than just that. Real is a tech-based, agent-focused brokerage. When Tamir, the founder, created Real, he wanted a way for all the agents to own a piece of Real. As of today, they're in 44 states. What I really appreciate about Real is their core values are very similar to ours. They're very growth-minded and all about community and helping one another grow. And on top of all that, my friend Ryan Pineda started Wealthy Agent. This is an avenue for you to grow your wealth by saving money on taxes, buying more rental properties, learning a lot more about acquiring assets. At the end of the day, you didn't get into this business to generate a lot of active income. You got into this business for financial freedom. And you're gonna learn how to create financial freedom through the Wealthy Agent program. And anyone that signs up with us will have full access to the Wealthy Agent. Now, Wealthy Agent isn't just a course. There are 3 calls every single week led by industry experts. For example, I'll be talking about sales twice a month on these calls. We also talk about flipping properties, Airbnbs, and other avenues to grow your passive income. And here's the thing. This is totally in line with my original vision when I started Stunning Homes Realty. I wanted to help realtors generate wealth for themselves, for their families. And although I wasn't able to do it with my own company, I now have an opportunity to contribute to a vision that I had from the very beginning, but do it on a nationwide level. If anything I said sounds interesting and you want access to the Wealthy Agent, well, it's available to you if you join Real through me. So hit the link below, join Real. I look forward to connecting with you on the Zoom calls.
Shout out to Steve Trang.